Hi everyone, my name is Star and I am a student at Honolulu Nails and Aesthetics. In this video, I am going to show you how I set up my station and also how I sanitize my implements. So thank you for joining me and hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing that I have to do here is I have my paper towels and my alcohol spray. I'm just grabbing a few paper towels and then I'm going to spray my entire desk area, table area, and then I'm just going to give it a really good wipe down, get all the dust off of everything and make it all clean and fresh. So here I'm just showing you that you would also wipe down your lamp on your table. I don't have a table lamp yet, so I'm just wiping down this flashlight to show you. Here I am getting ready to place the towel for the service, placing it here, smoothing it out, and then grabbing my armrest, my client's armrest. I'm going to cover the client's armrest with the towel and lock it in on the far side there so it doesn't move away from the middle. And then I'm going to press everything down and create a flap down here at the bottom. Now I am preparing my basket that's going to hold all my stuff that I need for my service in there, and I'm just going to firstly take a paper towel, fold it, and then line the bottom of the basket with that. Hi guys! So now I'm going to show you how to set up the basket with supplies. I have a paper towel here folded and ready, and I'm going to start with placing this in the back of the basket here. And then because setting up the basket properly depends on how we're going to use the product, so we want things we'll use first up front and things we'll use least and last in the back. So I am going to start here with my cotton in a jar. I'm going to put that in the back. And here I have my polish remover, also going to place that in the back of my basket. Next I'll put my cuticle oil and my cuticle solvent. Then I will put my sanitizing spray, and up front on the left I'm gonna put my jar with my implements, place that here, and I have my nippers, clippers in here, and then I am going to put my polishes. I'll have my white and red a little bit further back, because firstly I'll have my top coat, my base coat there. Okay, and then I will have in the front my file and my orange lipstick. So that is all in the basket. Now I'll set up my sanitization cup properly. So before you put your elements in there, what you want to do is grab a clean cotton and put that in the bottom of the cup. Then we're going to take our alcohol and do 3 good sprays right on top of that. Then we can put our implements back on top of the prepared cotton. Here's my finger bowl, and in the finger bowl I put 1 drop of soap and warm water. And I'll just set this right up front. I'll keep it on the towel there because the client's going to be using that right off the bat. And I have also set my lotion just on the top left here because it's kind of used once. It's a little bit later, and just have it out of the way and have a nice open space here. Ready, set. And here I have my 2 warm and wet prepared towels. They are getting squeezed out really good of all the water, and then you put them in the warmer to wait until they're ready for your client. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to prep files and sticks for a service. Here I have my foam core file. This is a file that can be sanitized and reused. A regular emery file would have to be used once and then thrown away. So to prepare this, I have a file, and I'm just going to take my file and smooth down the roughness of this. Feels good. Now for my orange wood stick, these are allowed to be reused for service. They have to be properly maintained and serviced. So after each one, I'm just gonna take my orange wood stick, take my file, and file off the complete ends of this until there's only new wood showing through. Looks good. Now for new buffers, they can be kind of hard and scratchy, so what you want to do is squeeze and twist it to soften it up a little bit. So that is how to prep files and buffers for a nail service. And one thing I forgot to say with the orange wood stick, what you want to do is get a piece of sandpaper and sandpaper the barrel down to get that guy prepped for the next service. So now I am going to start breaking down the table. This would be after the service. I'm just going to take my lotion away, and I'm going to put the implements into the basket. I'm going to put also my finger bowl into the basket, fold up my towel, take that away, and then I'm going to spray everything down good and give it a wipe down, and wipe down the armrest as well, and get everything all fresh for the next service. Now my table's all clean, so I'm coming over to the sink. I'm rinsing out the finger bowl and placing it into the sink. I'm removing everything from the basket and the paper towels, throwing those away, and leaving anything that can be rinsed inside of the basket in the basket. So now I'm grabbing my nail brush, and I am going to one by one grab the implements that I use, the nippers and the pusher and the clippers and all of that good stuff, and I'm going to wash them really good. I'm going to open them up, clean every little nook and cranny of them really good, and then place them back inside of my basket. Now I'm going to do the same cleaning thing to my cup. I'm going to clean that with the brush really well, rinse it, and then I'm also going to clean and rinse the finger bowl. Now the cup and the finger bowl are clean and ready to be dried with a paper towel and then set aside. Going back to my basket, picking it up here and just giving everything a really good rinse. And then I'm going to start taking the implements out, giving them a really good dry, and setting them here next to me in front of my disinfectant solution cup. So now I have my disinfectant solution here, my Barbicide, which I want to take care and not touch with my skin at all. So I just take the implements one by one and place them inside of the cup and making sure that they are fully immersed in Barbicide. Then I'm going to go back to the sink. I'm going to grab my brush, rinse it, and then make sure to get all the extra moisture out of it by tapping it here, shaking it out really good, getting it nice and dry, and then that is also going to go inside of my cup. My last items in my basket here, spraying down with alcohol and disinfectant spray, and I'm just going to grab the buffer, the file, and the orange wood stick and dry them really well. Spray, dry, clean, and then set them aside to dry a little bit longer on my towel. Then I'm just going to do the same thing with my basket. I'm going to take it out, rinse it, and give it a really good, nice dry. Set it, spray it with disinfectant alcohol, and set it aside to dry for my next service. So after having my implements sit in the Barbicide for 10 minutes, the timer has gone off. Now I'm taking my tongs and I'm reaching in one by one, carefully grabbing the element, rinsing it off completely, especially the brush, making sure I shake out the excess water of that. Don't touch it with my bare skin until it's nice and rinsed off, and then setting those aside to dry. Then after, I will take paper towels and wrap the file and buffer and brush in paper towels, and then place those along with my other implements to my dry, clean, and ready to use kit for my next client. Here I am making sure that the lid on the Barbicide is completely closed, then wrapping my implements in dry paper towels, dry and clean paper towels, and preparing my kit for my next client. So thanks again for joining me, guys. This has been Star for Honolulu Nails and Aesthetics. Hope you enjoyed my sanitation and setup video. And until we meet again, keep your nails shining and stay happy.